Have you ever felt, at some point in your life, that everything around you seemed to be waiting for a single gesture, a single decision? As if the universe was quietly breathing along with you, waiting for the exact moment when everything changes? Well, today, dear soul, we are going to talk about that moment. Because something inside you already knows. And what you are about to discover could completely transform the way you see this connection. The angels have guided me to you with a clear message. This person feels they are ready now. And the only place their heart wishes to rest is in yours. This is not just about reunions. It's about cycles closing, wounds healing, truths finally finding space to be spoken. This person, for whom your heart still beats, is experiencing awakening. And you are at the center of this transformation. For a long time, they struggled against what they felt. They pretended not to care. They tried to fill the void with distractions, people, goals. But the truth is that none of those attempts could touch their soul the way you did. And now, after so many twists and turns, they realize your heart was the only place where they found true peace. And you know what's even more surprising? You didn't need to force anything. It was your essence, your way of seeing the world, of facing pain with courage, of loving genuinely, that planted silent seeds in this person's heart. And today, those seeds have blossomed. Time and distance only serve to reinforce a certainty they tried to deny, that there is something sacred between you. She remembers the little details. The conversations that seemed simple, but left lasting impressions. The glances full of meanings that words could never express. The moments of silence that spoke more than any declaration. And that's why she feels so much fear now. Because loving you is unlike anything she has ever experienced. It's deep. It's real. It's transformative. This person is not just ready to come back. She is ready to change. To give herself fully and truthfully. To build something with you that is not based on empty promises, but on genuine connection. And the angels say, this change that starts in her heart will reflect in actions, in gestures, in attitudes that you may not have even imagined receiving. But before that happens, there's something you need to hear. You are not waiting in vain. All the love you gave, even without guarantees, was seen. Every silent tear, every prayer made on lonely nights, every hope nurtured amid fear, all of this was recognized by the heavens. And now, the return is near. So, prepare your heart. Not to relive the past, but to write a new story. A story where you no longer need to question if you are enough, if you are loved, if you are desired. Because this person, dear soul, is coming back with her soul bare, with truth in her eyes, with her heart in her hands. And she comes not out of obligation, but because she has finally discovered that it is in your love that she finds home. Now, take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Can you feel it? This energy surrounding you now is not just hope. It is confirmation. It is the whisper of the angels saying, the time has come. The time to embrace. The time to be embraced. The time to live a love that, though challenging, has always been real. What if these words touch something inside you, that part that still believes in the power of love, faith, and healing? Then do something now. Write in the comments, I welcome this return with love. Because this phrase is an energetic seal, a permission for the angels to start moving whatever is necessary to unite what has already been connected in the dimensions of the soul. And while this return prepares behind the scenes of the invisible, allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to be happy now. Because the love that's coming is much more than a reunion. It's a new life. Dear soul, you might be wondering, should I trust again? Has this person really changed? These questions are valid. You've been through a lot. You've endured absences, silence, and perhaps even harsh words. And still, your heart kept believing, even when your mind told you to give up. But the angels want you to know, something different is happening now. It's not just regret. It's transformation. This person has gone through a deep internal process, a process of awakening, where they faced their own shadow, their own fears, and the consequences of their choices. And in that confrontation they saw you. You as an anchor, a beacon, a truth. Yes, there were times when they didn't know how to handle it. When they withdrew out of fear of hurting you even more. But what the angels show now is that fear has given way to recognition. They recognize who you are. And more than that, they want to be a part of your life in a whole, sincere, mature way. And that's why you're going to notice signs. Small, but significant. A message at an unexpected time. A gaze lingering longer than usual. A compliment that seems simple, but carries deep intentions. Don't ignore these signs. They are the language of the soul trying to reach you. They are the way this person has found to say, I am coming back. Please wait for me a little longer. But here's an essential point. It's not about waiting around. The angels want you to take action. To take care of yourself, to flourish, to reconnect with everything that makes you feel good. Because the most powerful comeback is the one where you are already whole, not waiting to be completed, but ready to overflow. And if at any moment you feel scared to give yourself fully, remember, there's no true love without courage. That person feels it too. They are learning to handle the discomfort of loving deeply. They are understanding that loving you means stepping out of their comfort zone, breaking old patterns, and letting go of ancient walls. That's why now is the perfect time for you to do something powerful. Sign up. Yes, register here where the angels continue to send you messages like this one. Because every word you read is a reminder that you are not alone. And if you feel that this message is meant for you, that it was written with your soul in mind, then tell yourself, I choose to believe again. The simple act of signing up is like a pact with the universe. It's like saying, I am ready to live this love consciously, lightly, and truthfully. Because yes, dear soul, loving requires presence. And your presence is the greatest gift this person can receive. And when they finally look into your eyes and say, I came back because your love is my home, you won't be surprised. Because deep inside, you already knew. You already felt it. You were already ready. And the angels? They will be around you, smiling. Because they saw it all. Your pain. Your faith. Your purposeful waiting. And now they see you receiving what you've always deserved, real love. And now, dear soul, we need to talk about what comes next. Because the love that returns, when it's true, doesn't come back the same. It comes back more aware, more present, more willing to be nurtured with patience and commitment. And this is the invitation the universe is giving you now, to live a love that no longer needs to be guessed. This person who is coming back, and the angels show this clearly, is not just here to apologize. They come to build. To show, through consistent actions, that they've learned from the absence, that they've matured through the longing. They come to learn with you what it means to love with an open heart and both feet on the ground. And here's the most important thing. Don't accept anything less than you deserve. The angels didn't support you all this time, didn't heal your wounds, didn't lift you up in moments when you thought about giving up, just for you to settle for crumbs of affection now. You are a garden that blossoms even in a storm. You are a light that shines even when surrounded by darkness. You are a presence that transforms, even in silence. So when this person knocks on your door, whether literally or symbolically, take a deep breath. Look with your heart, but also listen with your soul. Notice if their actions align with their words. Notice if there is truth in their gestures, if there is commitment in their gaze. Because the love that truly deserves you will make you feel secure. It will make you feel at home. And the angels say, this person is ready for this journey. But the question that hangs in the air is, are you ready too? Are you ready to leave behind the fears of the past? To make space for a new story? To allow love to arrive without needing to fix what was broken, but rather to build something new from scratch? This is the time. And not just to restart a relationship, but to renew the way you see yourself within it. You are not a supporting character in this love. You are the center. You are the reason this person awakened. You are the reason they choose, now, to come back. And because of this, more than ever, The angels are asking, trust. Trust in yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your ability to love again, without losing yourself in the process. Because when love is true, it does not confine you. It expands you. Before we close this part of the message, I want you to do something very special. Close your eyes. Place your hands over your heart. And say firmly, I am ready to receive the love that vibrates at the same frequency as my soul. Repeat this every morning. Because this is how you call, magnetize, and welcome what is already coming. And yes, it is coming. The angels are already preparing the meetings, the signs, the paths. Everything is being aligned so that your heart and that person's heart can reunite at the right time, in the right way, with the right maturity. What is coming is not just any return. It is a soulful restart. Dear soul, we have reached a point in the journey where you can finally breathe with ease. Where waiting ceases to be a burden and becomes a sacred preparation. Because what the angels are orchestrating for you is something that goes far beyond a simple reunion. It is about divine alignment. It's about two hearts that, even when separated by time or silence, continue to beat at the same frequency. This person, who now feels your heart is ready, has not only understood how important you are, they have felt it. And the difference between understanding and feeling is enormous. Feeling is what keeps them awake at night thinking about you. It's what makes them remember your laughter in moments of sadness. It's what instinctively drives them to seek your name in times of uncertainty. But the great revelation that the angels are bringing to me today is this: you are different too. You have transformed. And this new version of you, wiser, more aware, more whole, attracts a new kind of love. A love that does not hurt, does not blame, does not abandon. A love that chooses to stay. That chooses to grow together. That chooses to rebuild. And that's precisely why you need to prepare yourself to experience something you may have never experienced before: a reciprocal, light, true love. A love that begins with presence. That thrives on listening, on touch, on truth. That doesn't need to be repaired because it has been blessed from the very beginning. Do you see what this means? It means that all the tears you shed in silence were not in vain. That the days you almost gave up were actually strengthening your roots. That the moments of loneliness were teaching you the value of your own company, so that now, when being loved, you won't lose yourself. And the angels celebrate with you. Yes, they celebrate. Because they see that you are no longer asking for crumbs. You are ready to receive banquets of affection, respect, and admiration. They see that your heart, even though it's been wounded, has chosen to continue loving. And that's why the universe is responding with such generosity. Dear soul, do not fear what is coming. Because what is coming is an answer. It is a harvest. It is healing. You have been patient. You have been true to your essence. And now it's time to live the love that resonates with your innermost truth. And if at any moment you doubt, return to this message. Return to these words. Because they were not written just to comfort. They were written to remind. To remind you that the most beautiful love is the one that finds a home in the heart of someone who has already learned to love themselves first. The angels are with you. They always have been. And today they whisper, the love you have waited for is knocking at your door.